Once when I was 6 years old, I saw a magnificent picture in a book about the primeval forest called Real Life Stories. It depicted a boa snake swallowing a wild cat. Here's a copy of the drawing. In the book it said, boa snakes swallow their prey whole without chewing it. Afterwards they're not able to move, and they sleep for the 6 months of their digestion. I then thought a lot about the adventures of the jungle, and in turn, I managed to make my first drawing with a color pencil. My drawing number 1. It looked like this. I showed the grown-ups my masterpiece and asked them if my drawing scared them. They answered, why would a hat be scary? My drawing was not of a hat. It depicted a boa snake digesting an elephant. I then drew the inside of the boa snake so that the grown-ups could understand. They always need explanations. My drawing number 2 looked like this. The grown-ups advised me to leave aside the drawings of open or closed boa snakes and to take an interest in geography, history, arithmetic, and grammar instead. That's how, at the age of 6, I gave up a magnificent career as a painter. I had been discouraged by the failure of my drawing number 1 and my drawing number 2. Grown-ups never understand anything on their own, and it's exhausting for children to have to explain things over and over again. So I had to choose another profession, and I learned to fly planes. I have flown just about everywhere in the world, and geography, in truth, has served me well. I could distinguish China from Arizona at a glance. It's very useful if you get lost at night. So over the course of my life, I've had a lot of contact with a lot of serious people. I've lived a long time among grown-ups. I have seen them up close. That hasn't much improved my opinion of them. When I came across one of them who seemed somewhat lucid, I experimented with my drawing number 1, which I have always kept. I wanted to know if the person was really understanding, but they always replied, "It's a hat." So I didn't talk to that person about boa snakes, primeval forests, or stars. I would bring myself to their level. I talked to them about bridge, golf, politics, and neckties. And the grown-up was very pleased to meet such a reasonable man.